Good evening, everybody. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited about the weekend's Maker Fairs, not just here, but all around the country. It's really quite amazing to hear from people in North Carolina or California or Chicago that they're doing something at their local Barnes & Nobles to support making. I'm particularly happy about having a Maker Faire in Barnes & Nobles because it combines two things that I really love: books and making. This other side that has always amused me is that we see ourselves in the things we make. It says something, and I think it's kind of the magic of Maker Faire. When I put that thing out there and I'm talking about it, I'm putting all my energy talking about that. I'm really talking about me. But I wouldn't talk to you about me if I didn't have that. Making, I think, is a remarkable thing. It has its own feedback loop. It tells you whether you're good at doing it. It tells you whether you're not, and you can fix it. You don't need a teacher necessarily tell you that circuit didn't light up. You can see that it did or it didn't, and you can spend time working on that. The thing that I see at a Maker Faire is like, it's like the things where you see pets and their owners. It's sort of like look at makers and look at the things they make, and there's a connection, right? But I think there's something also going on here that we're beginning to recognize that makers are a kind of talent. They have talent, and we need to cultivate that talent in our kids. We shouldn't take it for granted. We shouldn't say they'll figure this out eventually. We should help them. By giving them access to tools and materials and mentors, we can actually help develop those talents. Again, think about it. If you were an athlete, but you never had access to athletic facilities, and you didn't have organized sports, you probably wouldn't know that you're much of an athlete. Where I don't mind it is I want this to be as popular as it can be. I want it in everybody's life. I don't want it to just be, like I said in the film, just a group or a club or a few people that identify as makers. I believe this is something exciting and available to everybody. I don't even care what term they call it. Martha Stewart does making, right? Different forms there are of things that we really care about, things we love to do. And there are communities that evolve. And what we did with Maker Faire is just try to bring those communities together so they could kind of connect to each other. And people ask me, well, how do you start a movement? And I go, I don't know, because all I did was start a magazine and an event, and I just kept working on those things. I wanted the magazine to be really good. Thanks again, Kathleen and Barnes & Noble. I hope all of you appreciate what they've done to put all this together. Sometimes organizations do things and they're not really committed, not involved, and this has been the opposite experience here. It's really been 100% commitment from B&N, and really great to see that, because that's how I feel about this, and I want to work with people that are all in, not just like this is a nice thing.